Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Navigating Your Unretired Life. I know you have revenue generation on your mind. How are you going to pay for the next third act of your life after age 65 plus, and then going further and learning about how to do this and looking for resources that can help you? So, without further ado, here we go. So, we're talking about navigating your unretired life and more about our evolving and unfolding co-created story, creating net new revenue for you and for the rest of the world. My name is Art Johnson of New World Communications. And the story we need to tell is about navigating our unretired lives. And there are three parts to this. I'll talk about this framework because it's really the story that we need to co-create together. And there are actually three parts: exposition, challenge, and resolution. And in between are plot points one and two that move the story forward. So let's talk about the first moment here, which is dealing with the conventional ideas and expectations about retirement. Started in 1938 with the Social Security Act and all of that, and when people didn't live that long. But now we're talking about the wake up call, the retirement crisis wake up call, which is realizing that, oh my goodness, I've got to, I don't have, I don't have the revenue to live for the rest 20 or 30 years of my life. What am I going to do? So that's when you go from retirement to unretirement and have to think about the challenge, which is navigating your unretired life as a whole new phase of life. And so that can be a challenge. But that's where we come in as a channel and with our programming. Our mission is to deliver the mission critical learning the new world of an retiree's needs, driving net new revenue. There's actually more to that because we're helping the whole world because of the intersectionality in independence, interdependence upon ourselves intergenerationally. And so our goal is that we all live happily ever after, not only just surviving, but thriving. So let's talk about this story. And the best way for me to do that is talk about what I'm doing, what my day job is about here at New World Communications, and the three powerful things that we talked about previously, and how we're actually practically working with those, applying those. So our day job, and it's whatever we could land, which is really our investment we've made in New World Communications. But in your case, it's whatever you can learn, even volunteer wise. And it's all about the giving, the stuff I talked about in enlightened business development. I wouldn't worry so much about so much, even though it's hard to put that in the back burner, but the more that you give, the more you receive. And the way we're doing it is by our weekly YouTube learning and posts, as that's our side hustle that gets us at least 1% better with each and every upload. We're in Sean Connell's Video Ranking Academy, we've talked about before. That's a shout out to Sean. Thank you. And it's about earning, but earning not starting with the money, but earning just recognition, respect, trust, and revenue, and then profitability. So the first step is becoming an influencer to influence people who are searching on YouTube and on the internet and social media, and to gain respect, to earn respect, trust. Um, and then that ends up in earning revenue, income, and the income breaking even, then being profitable via continual value and service to you and to humanity. And once that gets going, then you can wisely fuel the fire we've started by not burning out and continually working smartly with help from other people and by the goodness of what you attract, so that we end up churning and burning, eventually creating major impact locally, regionally, and across the entire planet. It's a biggie. but we are enjoying ourselves doing it. So you said, well, Johnson, where do you get this energy? What's your secret sauce? So we're delighted to share that with you. And it all has to do with the law of giving. And this is a principle in the universe, in nature. We see it, completely repeated everywhere we look and receiving. So the more that we give, and this is what we discovered how YouTube actually works, the more that you give of your great content, the more that you do your homework and researching what people are really searching for or really needing to know about, the more you can give. And that ends up receiving likes and subscribers and views and watch time, all of which are metrics that drive business on YouTube and drive your own business potentially here. And so, what we're really doing is tapping into the law of infinite supply. We're going to talk about this because there's a lot in new thought that we're leveraging here. The law of infinite supply is a 19th century term that really talks about the way, and that out of which that book, the secret and the videos and all that came. So there's more to it than just talking about the laws of attraction. Now, I know you want to know more about tapping into the law of infinite supply. So stick with us for part two. Here we go. Stand by.